cool.
So, do you remember the intro?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, welcome to the Aubrey... This is not the Aubrey and Katie podcast. Hello, welcome to the Two Girls with No Lives.
I'm so sorry. I did not like how I was staring at you. I want to be staring at the camera.
You don't want to be staring at me?
Only sometimes.
Hello, welcome to the... Oh my, why do I keep doing that? Welcome to the Two Girls with No Lives podcast.
Where two girls with no lives have a conversation and you're just here for it.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Aubrey.
And here we are.
Yeah.
It's another week.
Yeah. This week we're going to be introducing ourselves.
Because our last/first podcast was very like... It's something we'd been talking about for a really long time. And... we just were like, all right, we're just going to set up the camera and we're going to go, we're going to do it.
We're just going to rip the Band-Aid.
Rip it off. Straight off. So anyway, this is going to be a proper introduction to us.
Us.
Because you care so much.
Yes. Because our 40 subscribers are really waiting for this one.
You know, 40 is not a bad place to start off.
It's not, you know, I like how most of it is just our family and friends, but...
But you gotta start somewhere, you know?
Right. Well, let's get our little wine.
Yes.
And then we'll start.
We have wine. We have chips, cheese dip, salsa. And we have chocolate on the side, too. I mean, we're vibing.
And water.
And water. And water. For the healthy girlies.
Actually, mine's like gone. But it's alright.
Well, it's fine. We're gonna dehydrate with our alcohol. It's like 100 degrees in this room. Also, might I add?
At least if we're like shiny, that's why.
It's natural glow.
Yeah, maybe it's Maybelline, or maybe it's just sweat. Oh god. Well, today we don't have a plan. We didn't plan this one.
No, we're just gonna we're gonna talk about us and like kind of our internet history
and what we are doing.
Yeah.
And what we'd like to do.
Right.
And I had a fun idea.
Oh, okay.
So, what if...
I'm scared.
Well, I was just thinking earlier, oh gosh, we don't have anything planned, we need to do like an activity. We thought maybe we'd cut my hair, we'd dye my hair, something, but we aren't going to do that. And so, I was thinking, we could tell about ourselves, but like you would tell them about me, and I would tell them about you.
Okay. Like, do an example.
Like, for example, Katie is an artist, and I would start going into details about that art. Okay. And it'll just be painful for the other one to watch. Because we're just having thoughts run through our head. And then we can go back and we'll
do a reel.
Talk and...
So I'll do like my 30-second version of you. And you do like your 30-second version of me. Exactly. Or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Okay. All right, I'm down.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Well, let's get wine.
I'll let you start, but yes, we'll get wine first. We're going to have to do this with one hand.
Or just set it down.
We'll set it down.
Gently. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can do this.
Oh man, we had to do this on the last one too.
Ow.
Mine's already been opened because I was drinking it.
Help me, Rhonda.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I need help. Okay. Thanks. Oh.
You loosened it up for me.
I did loosen it. It twisted. It just hurt my hand.
I'll pour it for you.
Thanks, Pat.
Okay.
It smells so good. I can smell it from like down here.
Ooh, yeah.
So, a little cheersies.
Little cheersies.
With our plastic cups.
We have the most plastic plastic wine glasses, but it's fine.
They're cute.
They are cute. I got them at Target.
Mm-hmm. They're
not
vintage,
sponsored. Not sponsored. Vintage Target. 2023 edition.
Yeah.
It's hot.
It's warm. Just like this room.
Oh, I'm telling you, the hair's gonna have to go up at some point. I don't want it to, but we both just pushed our glasses up at the same time.
Oh, God.
Okay. All right, so you go first.
Oh, I was about to say that for you.
Well, you invented this.
Okay.
So I need you to go first so I can get a better idea. I gotta get more comfortable.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. Katie is 27 years old. She, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
She is an artist, a very talented artist. She has been doing art for 2 years on social media, right?
This is true.
Okay. She has a TikTok, doing pretty well, and she sells her art. She is also a musician, and she doesn't do much with that because she has a lot of great songs, but won't release them.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it.
In
will.
detail later. But but she is a singer and a songwriter and my guitarist and all of that jazz. We'll get into that. Let's see. You're married. Living your best life. Cleaning houses. That's your side gig.
Yes, it is my side gig. Thank you.
We're calling it side gig this year.
Yes, we are.
Let's see. Wow. I feel like I suck. I feel like...
I'm nervous.
Oh, you love video games and Zelda.
I do.
And love Throne of Glass.
I do love Throne of Glass.
And Lord of the Rings.
I love Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I think that about is the main points.
That was pretty good and really nice.
Thanks.
For some reason, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought you might be like, really sarcastic and mean and joke.
Why would I do that?
See, I don't know. There's just this little part of me that was thinking that, there's a possibility, because she's never been sarcastic.
See, that's your childhood trauma speaking.
This is my childhood trauma speaking. It 100% is, yeah. Okay, that was good, though. That was good. Okay. Aubrey is the queen of, just making it work. Aubrey is she looks at situations and she goes, all right, I'm gonna just do it.
Can I have an example?
You do! I mean, first of all, boss lady owns her own cleaning business, which, again, we're calling a side hustle this year. Because...
And Katie doesn't work for it.
I don't work for it.
She works for another company.
I work for another company.
That's fine. I used to work for that company, too.
But, no, the mother of two beautiful little twinsies, and you're making, you do things. You're making things work. You get things done. You may not feel like it, but you do. But you are an extremely talented singer and songwriter, and you'll just call me and be like, hey, I wrote a song. Hey, you want to hear it? I wrote a song.
Do you want to hear it?
Do you want to hear it?
Now, let me read you the lyrics.
Okay, actually, let me listen to it first. Oh, I sound terrible. Oh, but, okay. Okay, it goes like this. Awesome lyrics, amazing melody, and I'm always like, I love it. This is the best.
Exactly what, since we were 8 years old, every song I've shown you, I love it.
I love it.
When is this borderline?
No, it's honestly, I'll just be on the phone with you, yeah, okay, yeah, vibing, all right. Oh, is that it? Great. I love it. When are we recording it? But no, seriously, you have this like power to come up with like, you can make things rhyme. I know that sounds crazy, but like for me, like I have a really hard time. I think it's part of my setback with writing because I'm like, ugh, I don't want to make things rhyme. And you're just like, yeah, I got it. Whatever.
Slant rhymes. Slant rhymes. However you say that. That's what I live off of. Kind of.
Okay. Yeah. But still, you do it. Anyway, I'm not good at this. I'm too ADD for this.
No, I feel that.
You're awesome.
Thanks.
I'm like, yeah. You're great.
Thanks. All right.
Aubrey's great.
So where do we go from here? Do you want to tell them more about what you're doing with your life currently? Well,
first, let's talk about, yes, we'll start with that, and then we'll talk about our internet history. So I am a gouache and acrylic artist. I post mostly on TikTok, and I paint like fantasy stuff, a lot of dragons. I just did a Throne of Glass piece that I'm very excited to put out there, but I'm having some printer issues. I hate technical stuff. I really do. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just trying to make the thing work. I'm trying to make art my full-time gig, and I'm calling it my full-time gig. Like we keep saying. So basically what we mean by that is we're going to call the jobs that pay our bills, we're going to start calling that our side hustles, because that's not what we want to invest our time in. Like we want to invest our time in like the things we're passionate about and the things we really want to make a career. So my side hustle is cleaning. But no, I going back to the music thing, I do write, or used to. I don't write as much anymore, but I sing and I write songs, and I will get back to that one day.
You don't write currently because you don't write. I don't write.
Mm-hmm. You know? For sure. Also, most of the songs that I've written, I was in like a super depressed state, and I'm like kind of happy right now. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to learn how to write songs when I'm happy.
Well, I totally feel that. My whole first album is just teenage heartbreak, and I can't wait to get away from that, honestly, a little bit. Because I'm obviously still writing heartbreak songs. Even my upbeat songs are sad. Yeah. But yeah, no, I definitely, it's hard to listen to some of those lyrics, like, would someone give me a loaded gun? I'm gonna need it now that you're gone. Right. That's a lyric off the first album, and it's definitely like, oh, that's how depressed I was.
Right. Yeah.
But I love that song.
But yeah, like, so first album, there is an Aubrey Anna album that came out in 2018, and so tell us about you.
Okay.
I'm done with me.
You're done?
I'm done with me.
Well...
No, I'll join in, but you know what I mean.
Main goal this year for me... Well, honestly, I just want to say a main goal that I have is this podcast for us to continue it. I think it's going to be really great for us. But as far as like what I'm doing... with music, I really want to get something out this year. My first album I released in 2018. We had worked on it for over 4 years, and I graduated high school in 2017, the May before, right? The May...
Yeah, May of 2017.
Yeah, May 2017. So... I guess a year and a half-ish, or a little over a year after I graduated, I released the album. So, it was...
Wow, I never thought of it that way.
Right, I
know,
it's crazy to think about. But we talked about it for so long and had so many ideas, and so many ideas that never even saw the light of day. And it makes me really sad. It makes me want to go back and do those things. Maybe I will one day. But but as of right now, I just want to get some of my new music out. But now even my new music is old. Yeah. I mean, it's 2025, so I was writing some of these songs that didn't even make the album in high school that I still like a lot.
Right, for sure.
But even some of the songs that made the album, I wrote in, like, middle school. So I'm just, like, catching up on my music. So that's my goal this year, is to get, like, something out so I can just keep releasing. Because I probably have, if I went through the notes on my phone, I probably would have, I don't even know, at least 100 songs.
And that's what I was going to ask. I was like, how many songs do you think that you have that you like enough to release?
It depends. I have little parts of songs that I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Right. I should do something with that. And if I'm in the mindset to write a song, I could sit down and I could really elaborate on that. Like, when it's almost like I say when I'm not writing, and that is true. Like, I will go kind of a long time sometimes without writing. And then there will be, like, a month where I write, like, 20 songs.
For sure.
More
For sure.
That. And, it's like once I turn the creative switch on, it just continues
Definitely.
to roll, you know? And, yeah, I forgot your original question. Oh, how many songs? I don't, honestly, if I had to guess, I think I could come up with like 100 songs right now. I mean,
I believe that.
Or the notes on my phone, the voice memos on my phone, they're filled. I mean, that's part of the reason why my storage is constantly full, because I have so many songs.
Yeah, for sure.
But, yeah, so, goal, get music out. Get music out that I like. Get some ideas out of my head. There's a lot of ideas up here. I have a very visual mind for, like, videos.
Definitely.
I love music videos. I will just sit and watch music videos instead of, like, a TV show. And I just love the ideas.
You have been that. You've always been that way. Yeah.
So I'd love to even get into that, like directing my own music videos. Yeah. And like all of that world.
Taylor Swift who?
Taylor Swift who?
It's Aubriana.
She stole my idea.
Oh, just like how Demi Lovato stole my melody. Yes. When I was, 9? I think I was 9. I'm coming after you, Demi. That's all I got to say.
We're still mad.
I'm still quite mad about that. Okay. Yeah.
Other than that, I just want to also be a stay-at-home mom, kind of. Stay-at-home working mom.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at home, but I'm also just, like, working on all these passions that I actually love. Instead of going and, like, cleaning all day and being so tired that I can't even, like, hang out with my kids properly, you know?
I'm just tired of being tired. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I am. Very tired.
Me too.
Anyway, so I think kind of going into, like, what we've done in the past, this channel actually still has... it still has videos that we posted from, like, I think some of them are, like, 9 years old when they were posted, but they're actually older than that.
Because it takes us forever to edit a video.
And I think that we, like, the TGIF music video, I think we filmed that, like, I think we've actually finished editing that, like, maybe a year or two before we posted it.
Really?
Because I don't know that we had the intention to put it on YouTube. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm remembering in my head.
I just know that your dad forced us. We would make videos and edit them. Yeah. And her dad actually said, no, these have to be posted to the internet. Yeah. And unfortunately, they were. And
we haven't privated them. They're still here, so...
They deserve to be out in the world.
They do. You know? They're actually really funny. A lot of them are really funny. I think my personal favorite still is Breaking Crayons.
I was just thinking that in my head. Breaking Crayons is a parody of the song Riding Dirty. Yeah. And it's about toddlers who are getting in trouble for breaking crayons. I know that doesn't sound interesting, but just go watch the music video and see Because that's like a perfect example of like us filming a music video.
Right.
That like, I remember sitting in school and writing Breaking Crayons.
Yeah.
Because it was right after I had heard White and Nerdy. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, I want to do that so bad.
Yeah.
Like parody videos. I don't know, just like, I'm not funny, but like some funny comedy videos kind of, they were always just like, I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to make people laugh.
Well, I remember Breaking Crayons specifically. I remember you calling me. We were already gonna, like, you were gonna come spend the night at my house.
Yeah.
And you called me and you were like, okay, so I wrote this in school today. I need you to listen to it. And I was like, okay. So, like, you kind of, like, showed it to me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is awesome. I love it. Let's do it.
Dude, I know. And then we recorded it on your dad's recording stuff.
Yeah.
And then we edited or filmed a music video that night, edited it, got it ready. I think posted it.
I think so.
Because at that point we were posting.
That was one of the most impressive, just as far as turnaround goes. Mm-hmm. Like, we got that thing recorded, we filmed it, edited it.
It was out.
That was good.
It was so underrated.
I know. Well, maybe people will hear about it now and they'll think it's either funny, hilarious or they'll
stupid.
Will be canceled. Just because.
I mean,
nah, I don't think we'll be canceled, but I think people will just go like unsubscribe. Actually, unsubscribe. In case you were wondering, you can unsubscribe down below. Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah.
Dislike, comment how much you hate us, and unsubscribe.
Tell us the thing you hate the most about us.
Please
down
do.
Below.
We will fix it.
We will.
Talk to our therapist about
Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. We can't afford therapy.
We actually don't have therapists, but we probably need them.
We can talk to each other. This is our therapy.
So
this is a good segue into why we're doing this.
It is a good segue.
So Katie and I have always talked on the phone for long periods amounts. A long time.
Yeah.
And you good?
My eye did something. I don't know.
Oh God. Making sure the tired didn't hit me.
Tired ain't hitting me yet.
God.
Oh gosh, that's like a whole other podcast we should do, is just like our Southern sayings.
Oh, they'd love that.
They'd love that. But anyway, sorry, continue.
Well, I was just going to side note real quick. It is 10:55 at night, and we are just starting the first podcast that we're going to film tonight. And that is because we had such technical difficulties.
Yeah, I hate technology.
This is what prohibits us every time we try to do anything cool.
Literally, seriously, technology is the worst. Like, I know we depend on it. I know it's great, whatever. But, like, I hate it sometimes. Yeah, I mean, like I said, even with my art business, like, I'm stuck. I can't sell prints right now because of technology.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It's dumb. It needs to be fixed. Well, I was going to give more information on why we're doing this.
Yes.
And I want a bite of cheese dip. So you take
Eat a bite of cheese dip that's melted again. Or not melted, hardened again.
What the heck?
I don't know. It's so hot in this room. You would think that it would, like, dude, I'm sweating.
Do you have a fan?
No, dude.
Where's that little AC thing that stood up?
That thing's broken.
What the heck?
I don't know. We unplugged it in the move, plugged it back in here. It ain't turning back on. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. We're from Nashville, by the way.
In case you didn't know, we are from Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee, baby.
And we're not country singers, by the way. Music is not country. However,
I wrote a country song, and I'm really excited about it.
It's literally, it's your alter ego. Like,
Aubrey Hannah. I jokingly was going to start writing country songs to sell them. And I accidentally wrote a good one.
You did. It's actually like, I can hear it on the radio right now.
Me too.
If I just listen, I think I can hear it.
We're dancing.
Anyway, yes, so we started this because we will talk on the phone or whatever for just literally hours. And sometimes, like, we'll say things and we're like, oh my gosh, why are we not being recorded right now? Because, like, well, I think this is entertaining. Like, we're spitting info on, like, books. We're talking theories. We're talking whatever.
We die laughing at ourselves.
We do.
Too.
We really do. And, like, just the cleaning stories that we have told each other and that we can, like, relate to. It's crazy. I mean, there's so much. But anyway, yeah, so we just were like, all right, that's it. I'm done. Let's start an actual podcast. And actually, it's kind of like, I was saying this earlier, it's kind of like biting us in the butt because, like, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. I've been wanting to talk about Fourth Wing, and I'm like, oh no, we're going to do a Fourth Wing episode. I need to save it.
Literally, I was telling my mom this earlier, that sometimes we'll call each other at the start of our day and talk throughout our whole houses.
I know. I literally, like, when I called you earlier, I was like, part of it was, like, I was just wanting to, like, check in about tonight, but the other part of me was like, man, no one's home. I want to talk to Aubrey.
Like, I'd say 85% of the time when I call you, I am fully prepared to sit on the phone for 4 hours.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And sometimes that's just sitting. We're just, like, with each other.
You know? No, for sure. For sure. And that's it, too. Like, it won't just happen once a day.
No.
It could happen a couple times a day. My screen time has nothing on our phone calls.
Oh, nothing. We just will talk. We'll have a conversation like we're with each other.
Yeah.
Like, we're just like, oh, a car just ran out in front of me.
Yeah. Or, like, we'll both be cooking dinner at the same time. And, like, man, do you just, like, hate when garlic powder or whatever? Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking. Yeah.
So, do you let your butter brown before?
Hey, so I have a question. Like, do you like olive oil or whatever? Yeah.
Hey, do you think this is bad? I know you can't smell it through the phone, but, like,
what do you think? Do you think my milk is bad?
It.
Yeah.
Hey, would you eat these leftovers that have been in the fridge for 5 days?
Oh gosh, I can hear. We've had like that has happened.
Definitely.
We have had that conversation. Yeah.
But no, when we were little, we've been doing this since we were like 8 and 9 years old.
Oh gosh. Oh yes. We used to have concerts on the phone.
We did used to have concerts, but what I was gonna say is we used to start movies at the exact same time.
Oh my gosh.
And watch them.
That was crazy.
And sit in silence watching the movie.
I know. That was sweet.
Like the Lion King and stuff like that.
I know. We were young.
Gosh.
We were really little.
We were so cute.
I know.
We should post some pictures in the YouTube video. We're gonna try to post this to Spotify and all them other places.
Platforms. Yeah. Whatever.
Platforms. And but if you're watching on YouTube, we'll put some videos of us.
Yeah.
Or not videos.
But pictures.
From when
we
little.
were cute.
We were cute.
We had a what?
Nothing. I was gonna sing "You're a true friend."
Actually, it's kind of ironic that we're doing that because I was literally about to say we had a crazy Hannah Montana obsession.
Crazy. We had Hannah Montana best friend necklaces.
We did. I still have mine.
I'm sure I do somewhere.
I only know that I do because I found it in a jewelry box. I was like, yes, I still have it.
I know that I have it somewhere. It's in my parents' attic somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't get rid of, like, anything when I was a kid. So, who knows what's up there. Webkins. Your mom gave me some of your Webkins. She asked me if you were wanting to... She said, should I just throw those Webkins away? I said, no. I said, have you talked to Katie about this?
I know. Yeah, I went through and I grabbed the most sentimental ones to me.
The ones you remember.
But I was like, yeah, I don't know. If you want to give them to Aubrey, go for it.
I know. I still haven't found my Webkins.
Oh, that's sad.
Kins Band. We were in a band together called Kins Band, and that was called Kins Band because of Webkins.
Because of Webkins, yeah.
I can't take credit for that. Katie did that.
I did. I started it with these two other girls, and they weren't interested. So I said, guess what? I have a cousin.
cousin.
And she can sing, and and then it became Beautiful Addiction.
I just want to say, Webkins, when I, like, met you, this is a whole story we can get into on another time, and I don't even know if we ever will.
Oh, but gosh,
basically, we had met before, but we didn't, like, know who the other was. Right. Like, I didn't realize I had a girl cousin about my age.
Right.
Until we were, like, 8 and 9. And, when I met you, and you were telling me, oh, I'm in a band called Kins Band.
Which is just so funny for a 9-year-old to say, I'm in a band.
I know.
But you were like, I want in.
I know. But, like, you know, I didn't even realize what I was doing when I was writing songs. So I wrote songs. I've written songs as long as I could remember. But I didn't realize I could actually write them down.
Or like you thought they could only be, like, in your head?
I just never had the thought that I could just write it down and remember it, and it could be an actual song.
Oh, I can kind of understand that, yeah.
And now Ivy's doing that.
Shut up.
Is just, she'll take, like, sometimes she'll make up her own melodies, and she'll sing random lyrics, but, like, just an example, sometimes she'll take actual melodies and just throw whatever words she wants in.
I love that.
And the other day, you know, she had sang Jingle Bells. Well, later in the day, Josh was saying, we're going to go to sleep if y'all don't calm down, because we're not doing nap time anymore. And Ivy started singing, jingle sleep, jingle sleep, jingle sleep. And I was like, that's really good, Ive, you know?
It is.
She just will sing her little heart out. But yeah, I didn't realize I could write them down. So I'm going to tell Ivy she can.
Hey, listen, just so you know, you can write these down.
My parents got me a Hannah Montana notebook.
Oh, yeah.
And that's still my songbook.
I know, I love that.
Actually, Alicia got it for me. And she said, I want you to fill this whole book with songs.
Oh, that's sweet. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't?
No, that's really sweet.
Mm-hmm. She's sweet.
I love that. I love that. Oh my gosh. No, but we, you know, writing love songs at 9 years old. I don't think I even liked boys yet.
I did. I liked Nat Wolff.
Right.
Of the Naked Brothers band.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know. He is, sorry Josh, the love of my life.
I think at that point, it was, you know, Zuko and Link that were my husbands.
I know. I never got into Zelda.
It's okay. It's. I've told you the other night. I think it's time.
I know. I know what you think.
It'll happen.
Is it still recording?
It is.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it is.
That glares, really. It'll get you.
I know. Well, I turned for a second, and I was like, golly, because the light. And, I had to make sure.
Don't go into the light.
No. But, yeah, love songs. And I also loved, I can't believe I'm going to say this on the internet, but I loved Sonic the Hedgehog so much.
That was my first thought, but I wasn't going to say it on the internet.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that you let me decide if I wanted to say it.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it on the internet on this podcast.
Right, a different place on the internet, of course. No, I loved Sonic the Hedgehog, and I wrote songs about him.
I think you're underestimating that statement.
A little bit, but we don't have to continue. We'll leave it at that.
For today.
We'll come back to Sonic.
We will.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come back to all of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have anything else?
No, keep going. Unless I think of something with what you're saying.
Okay. Last thing. Katie brought 2 of her paintings to show.
Oh, I did.
Again, if you're just listening, then you can't see them, but you can imagine. However, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see them, and then you can go buy them off of her website. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And she will send them to you just as soon as her printer is back up.
As soon as that printer's working. Yeah, I'll have my shop reopened soon. But yeah, for those who are not watching on YouTube, you can go to either kmarsart.com or find my TikTok or Instagram at kmarsart64, and that's 2 R's. 1 R cooler than the planet. That's what I've always said.
Or what I like to call it, Kamar's art.
Ooh, or Kmart art. I've had people come up to me and go, Kmart art? And I'm like, where is there a T?
I know.
There's no T.
The T is silent.
The T is silent. Yeah, I'm going to put my mic down.
Or really, the T is invisible.
It's invisible. So this is my most recent, the glare might be a little rough, but my Throne of Glass, my Terracin.
This is my absolute favorite.
I love this one. It's definitely one of my favorite pieces that I've done recently. And I love these arched canvases. And then...
Oh, do you want me to record your mouth?
Yes. That was my Throne of Glass painting, which I love. And then this, I don't know, I felt like I was doing a TikTok. This is the one that went viral. You probably can't see this one either very well because it's a very dark painting. But yes, this is my Dragon's Meadow painting. And this is the painting that kind of like made it possible for me to sell art online, which is just crazy.
Great. At the time, we didn't realize this, but people were commenting, Abraxos?
Yeah, and we hadn't read Throne of Glass yet, and I was like, I don't know who that is. But, there's, ironically, 13 flowers, or 12 flowers.
12 flowers.
Mm-hmm. Yes. To represent the fallen 13. Rip. Spoilers! Sorry. This is not a safe place for spoilers.
There will be so many spoilers of every book that we have read. There, you are not safe. But we'll try to put a little note. Here, I'll record this and we'll move it back. There's about to be a Throne of Glass spoiler. Stop listening if you haven't read Throne of Glass.
Perfect.
We'll move that back.
Yeah, we'll edit that back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. Do you have anything else that you want to share?
Oh, I was going to share a little clip of my song.
Oh, yes.
I have a whole album out, but I'm only going to share you one of the songs that, share with you. One of the songs that I, like. Which one do you think? I was thinking this one.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Okay. It's on everywhere. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, and a lot of other places. I don't know. I have a distributor.
I think it's on pretty much every streaming platform.
Yeah, pretty much everything. Mm-hmm. On YouTube, too. We'll link everything down below. But this is it. This is like a little verse kind of thing happening. I'm going to skip. Here's a good part.
To me, such a shame you couldn't figure it out. And if the monitor stopped beeping now, would you run to be with me? Such a shame you couldn't figure it out this time.
Anyway, that is one of the songs off of my first album. That's second half of the album is definitely more grown up, more you know, grown up as a high schooler could have been.
As a grown up high schooler.
Yeah, and if that clip sounds horrible, we're gonna replace that with an actual clip.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, definitely check it out though. Even
we
though
put so much time into it.
I mean, really, like, yeah. So what? Some of the songs were written in high school, but it's good. I still listen to it and love it.
The songs were written, some of them, in middle school.
Yeah, some of them were.
Like as early as like 12 years old.
Yeah.
And that feels really crazy to say out loud, but
yeah, seriously.
Because I mean, thinking about, but just, you know, we could talk about that more later. But for what they are, some of the lyrics are simple. And, you know, a little childish sometimes.
Sometimes.
But for what they are, the music, we were so passionate and just like put so much time and effort into it. So definitely give it a listen. Yeah. I think that's everything.
I think so.
So next week, we're gonna post like once or twice a week. We haven't really fully decided.
Yeah, just depends on what kind of content we have.
Yeah. But this week we are really excited because we have read and reread Fourth Wing and Iron Flame.
Yes.
To prepare some little podcast for all 40 of our subscribers and anyone else who decides to join in. So we, on the next video, will be talking about, or on the next podcast, we'll be talking about Fourth Wing.
Yes.
There will be Iron Flame spoilers.
Yes.
And then the one after that, we'll be talking about Iron Flame. And
/ like theories for Onyx Storm.
Yes, and we will be gearing up for the release of Onyx Storm on the 21st.
Yes.
No promo.
No. We're just very excited. We need to know what happens next.
We won't give any spoilers right as of now.
We won't.
But if you'd like to see that, go watch it whenever it is out. Oh, you can click the bell. That's a good idea.
Ding, ding.
Turn some notifications on.
Yes.
Or you can, I don't know, subscribe, follow, whatever you're doing these days.
Yeah.
You can like, you can comment, and you can check out the description to find our other social media.
Yeah, everything we talked about is linked below.
Right.
So, yeah.
And if you want to see a video that we did last week, we have upped our quality within a week.
Within a week. That was a good one. Typically, we can't do that.
Chronically bad high five.
You know what? This is not my dominant hand. Oh.
And there it is.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Well,
yeah.
What were we saying? Oh, last week we ranked the Sarah J. Maas universe.
We did.
So if you want to see that, you can go watch that as well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us. We have had a lot of fun introducing ourselves and just talking about us and what we've done. And we will see you next time.
We're super excited to start this podcast. But yeah, as for now,
toodles.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
How are we going to end it?
I don't know. Peace out. Peace. Peace. I don't know.
Oh, we could say, on our phone calls, we used to always say, bye.
Bye. We'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Okay, ready.
All right. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
That is so cringy. I love it.
I love it too.
Oh, God. We'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.